We are back here on Carolina Women with our friend Cathy Ulmer. We got a lot to talk about today. We're going to kind of revisit compounding.
Right,
Just for people who may not really understand what that looks like, can you share a little bit about compounding?
So what's unique about our pharmacy is that if you have situations that don't fit into the box, you know, like you want to have special medications or combinations, so things like dermatology right now is big. So you look at all the products you want to use, you got your little regimen, maybe, you know, 4 or 5 different applications of stuff, or your dermatologist just prescribed 3 or 4. One thing unique about compounding is we could put all those into one cream.
What?
And make it just for you.
That
I know.
is insane.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that either. I thought compounding always had to do with like pills.
Right.
No, it's topicals, creams,
That's so
suspensions.
cool.
Yeah, so it's so I think right now one of the things we're building on at our pharmacy is that dermatology aspects. You know, we do veterinary, which everybody's kind of familiar with. Yeah, my cat won't. Well, I don't know. Cats don't take anything.
Right.
But we can put it in treats. We can put it in liquids. But sometimes, you know, we don't think about ourselves, and we're like, we'll go to the pharmacy and spend all this money on dermatology when, you know, maybe we can put that into one regimen.
What's so brilliant about that is I am a lazy skincare person.
Yes.
Me too.
If I
we
really
just go
am.
outside in the sun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're like,
Yeah.
we'll just go.
Yeah.
But it would be, so what you're saying is if my dermatologist has prescribed a retinol cream or a cleanser or
Yeah, why not put it all together?
And it doesn't interact in a negative way.
I mean,
that's
you
her
know,
job.
that's my job,
Yeah.
you know? So we have formulas for certain things, or we look at the aspects of like what we're putting together. For example, the other day, my a child needed a medication that he was going to have to do multiple regimens, and
Got
so
it.
we kind of put it all together because he's a teenage
That's
boy.
especially
he'll
great
do
for
one thing.
will,
That's
yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah, and for acne, and those, you know, like kids suffer from acne, so it's like, hey, let's make it as easy as possible, and then maybe they'll actually follow the regimen and get some relief.
What's interesting about this discussion is we didn't even know it was a plausible question.
No.
Right, exactly. So that's why we're trying to open up that door of like, hey, what can I do? Or especially with dermatology, like, oh, that's going to be $800 for one cream. Well, you know, if we could do it for $60 and put them together, like it's, you know, it still might cost
People have
some.
to call their doctor.
Yeah, I was going to
They
say, what
do.
does that
How do
look
you
like?
Everything does require a prescription that we
Okay.
make in a compounding
So
lab.
the doctor would have to prescribe.
The combination.
Right.
So that's where
Wow,
like if somebody calls and they want to consult and I consult them and I say, yeah, okay, let's put these together, I can just send a request to their dermatologist for whatever combination we came up with.
So let's reverse that. We go to the dermatologist and they say, we're out in the sun a lot, but we need a good moisturizer, we need a good retinol, we need this, we need that. Can you send that to my pharmacist and she can compound
that all together.
a cream for
A
us?
potion.
Yes. And so some dermatologists,
I like that.
A lot of dermatologists are familiar with it. They just, you know, kind of do, everybody wants everything to go through insurance, which is,
Right.
you know, sometimes compounds won't go through insurance. But when if you can really just analyze all your copays together and just into one price, it tends to be
makes
cheaper.
It tends to be cheaper. So we should be proactive and ask.
Right, just be
for it.
proactive and ask your pharmacist or ask your dermatologist. If the dermatologist is like, I don't know how to do that, just they can call us and we can send them a form and they can kind of work through it. They can check off which things they want to put in it or how much they want to put in it, and we can come up with a real beneficial.
Does it make the instructions a little longer or anything?
The opposite. It's like,
I
Lather it on.
mean, yeah. If you think about, you know, if you dermatology, a lot of times you're doing it twice a day or you know once a day, but you're gonna have to put on one cream and then you're gonna put on a second cream. So we do it all in one.
Do it if it's one cream.
Oh, and I think that's the whole, I agree, that's the point. It makes
Simplified.
I love
Simplified.
this. So every single time, we love our takeaways.
We
This
do.
was a really
Love it.
good one.
This is
As
great.
always, it is wonderful to see you. So interesting.
Yes, fun.
You are
It's fun. I like my job.
You really do, don't you? Stay with us. There's a lot more to come here in Carolina Women.